Hello everyone, and today we're gonna have another one of these. It's another unboxing video of another motherboard, and yes, it's again for that friend who also got the Rampage for the Extreme. So he's not just into X58 overclocking, he's also now picking up LGA-775 stuff. Basically just got a box full of a lot of 775 CPUs, and he started to bin them. And yeah, he's somewhat serious about getting high clocks out of these. So naturally, he's gonna get one of these. So this is the Gigabyte EP45 UD3R. And on the surface there's nothing really special about this motherboard. But if you look at HWBot, at like which motherboards are being used for high frequency validations or like really high, I think Super Pi as well. I'm not super into LGA-775, but I've seen some on the side. Basically all of those scores are done on this motherboard because apparently the North Bridge on this does really high I don't know if it's the North Bridge or just the motherboard in general, it just does really high FSB, which is somewhat your base clock analog. Like it's not really the base clock, but like CPUs on LGA-775, a lot of them have locked multipliers and you overclock them by raising FSB. And yeah, so this motherboard can roll really high on FSB, so you're actually maxing out your CPU, not just your motherboard, which can happen because the LGA-775 still has like, the North Bridge still has the memory controller in it, I think, so your motherboard actually has, like your CPU doesn't do anything for like, your IMC is not part of the CPU as it is today. But anyway, so let's open this up, and I'm just amazed how good this looks. This is like proper collector's quality. Like we even get the Gigabyte branded IDE cable. This is so cool. Like all of this is still in, like you have a sticker here. Like so much stuff. IO shield, you have a driver CD, all the user manuals, like everything is still in it. It is so cool. Like you get the SATA cables. Whatever that is. Is that another SATA cable, or is that something else? It might be eSATA or something. Then here we have, we have a Molex to SATA adapter, and then this is eSATA power. Okay. Cool. Cool. And okay, that's an insert. I don't know if those stickers come with it or if the guy he bought this from did that. And here we have the motherboard itself. This is actually full ATX, not like my P5QD Turbo, which is stay away from that board. The P5QD Turbo is the reason why I'm not into LGA-775, because that board is just so bad. I immediately quit. So if I find another one of these boards, or another decent one, I might actually get back into it. So, yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna see on this board. It looks like a 6-phase V-core, which is actually 2 phases less than the Asus one, but like, as far as I understand it, this is not like a super custom overclocking board. This is just like a board that happens to be really good at having high FSB. So, it's not really all that special. Apparently it can do DDR2 1366, don't know if that's a lot. I have some sticks that are 1000 rated. Yeah, like I don't know anything about LGA-775, but this looks pretty decent, like compared to... Okay, we don't have anything on the back of the motherboard, but that might have been standard at the time. But this already looks pretty good compared to my Asus one. Yeah, we get proper heat sinks, like with a heat pipe, like actual proper heat sinks. This looks, it's still just push pins, but this actually has mounting pressure. I would love to show the Asus board, but it's in my test bench right now because I tried to, well, I'm gonna test this board before I send it down to Italy. So, yeah, I tried the Asus board one more time, it refused to boot, and that's that. So yeah, but like the VRM heatsinks on this are not just bigger, they have better mounting pressure. So yeah, that looks pretty good, I guess. I really like this blue Gigabyte stuff. This actually looks pretty good in my opinion. Other than that, well, there's nothing really much to say about this board. Like, it's a motherboard. Let's look at the... This has a socket cover on it. So I was told this one has a dead pin, and yeah, I can already see it. There's one pin missing in the socket of this, but we checked the socket layout. You can kind of see it there up to the right. The pin that's missing is actually just a ground pin, so this motherboard works fine, and that's what the seller told us as well. So, I mean, yeah, we're missing one ground pin out of like several hundred, so not gonna do much. I don't have any 775 to just slot in right now, so I'm just gonna put the cover back on. Oh no, wait. There we go. Yeah. But this actually, I really like this. I like the blue. I really like the blue. But yeah, so it's PCI Express 2.0. You have 116X slot, no SLI, no crossfire. I mean, you don't, like, these are PCI, not PCIe. Then you have like some 1X PCIe slots, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, 4 DIMM slots. I don't know if 2 dimmers were a thing back then. You do have dual BIOS. I don't see any BIOS switches, however, so this is gonna be annoying, dual BIOS. So, does it have at least LEDs to show it doesn't look like it does? Okay, so if you do some funky memory settings, this might just throw you off to a different BIOS and all your profiles are gonna be dead, which can be potentially annoying. However, if this board works, it's still far better than my Asus board, which doesn't work. Just doesn't boot. Also, before it kind of worked, but these 2 DIMM slots on it were dead. So, yeah, I just hate that board. I should just sell it and look for one of these, or just get different stuff from it. But yeah, so basically, my friend is gonna use this board to bin all of his, like, he has a lot of E8400s, I think, and other, like, just a box full of CPUs for this socket. And yeah, he's gonna have a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna test it, of course, might do a video with it if anything happens. But yeah, I really like the VRM. Is probably gonna be worse than what I have on the Asus board, but like, this is for frequency validations and like SuperPi. None of those are really that heavy on the VRM. And even if you just have like, you can, like, the 8 phases on my Asus board are pretty crappy. These 6 phases might actually be really good. I don't know what like per phase you would get on 775, but just because this is a 6 phase, it doesn't have to be like a bad thing. So yeah, that's as far as the first look just goes. I don't really want to take it apart. I don't want to be responsible for breaking it. When I get sent stuff, I like to test it first, and then like take it apart, because like, yeah, for example with the GTX 460 2-win, yeah, if I had assembled that thing first, then I would be asking myself if I broke it or if it was broken from before. But because I tested it first, found out it was broken, and then disassembled it, I can say, no, I didn't break it, the seller did, or whoever shipped it did. So yeah, I forgot the anti-static. I'm just gonna take it back out for testing anyway soon, so yeah. But it's really nice as all the accessories on it. I could really use some of those SATA cables, but nah. I'm not gonna steal any of these. So yeah, that should be it. A really nice motherboard, really good condition. Like, that's just really good condition. The entire like package. So yeah, I think that should be it for this first look unboxing video. And yeah, there might be a video on this if anything interesting happens when I test it. or you can just go to my friend. Like, my friend recently made a YouTube channel of his own. If he starts uploading there, I'm just gonna tell you, go there, watch his videos, because if he's gonna make videos, he's probably gonna make a video about this at some point. So yeah. See ya until then. Goodbye.